So this movie, I'm honestly the most excited for to come out. Suicide Squad. I'm not sure if you read any of the comics. Even if you didn't, you know who these guys are.
Oh
So
yes.
what do you like? There's a lot of little stuff that if you watch the different trailers, you start to see.
Oh
The
yes.
biggest one, everyone's complaining about the Joker. That's the only complaint I see. That oh, he's different. Well, here's the thing. I think they're hiding so much little details in there that only the comic book fans will actually know it. In the Batman versus Superman, when Batman walks through and sees the old Robin costume standing there, if you didn't know it was Robin, I mean, you just see him looking there. In the comics, Robin was kidnapped by Joker, and Joker bashed his skull in with a crowbar
Yep.
and killed Robin. Well, if you look on the suit, there's two big gashes in the shoulders where I think Joker either electrocuted him or stabbed him through like the collarbones. Now, if you look at the new Joker, he has two marks on his shoulder in the same exact spot. There's also, remember Harvey Dent when he says you're the hero or live long enough to become the villain
Yep.
or see yourself become the villain? I think that was a hint early on. And if you read the comics, you know that some of the Jokers were actually Robins, former Robins.
Yep.
There was even one that had the Joker's DNA implanted into him to where it took over Robin. So I honestly think this is the Robin that got killed. Like, there's so much stuff pointing at it. I really hope it is.
Oh yeah. Because then, yeah,
I mean,
that
that
would have
makes
been
sense.
freaking cool.
That's why there's so many different Jokers, because it's not the same Joker throughout the whole Batman versus Joker. The Joker has changed so many times, and I'm someone in the comments is probably going to correct me. I think I can like I've read them a long time ago. It's been forever, but I think there was maybe two Robins turned into the Joker that I know of.
I think so.
There's probably more. I know the one that got DNA put into him, and I think there was one other one. There was probably a third, but I think this is, I mean, the Suicide Squad trailer, like that's this Joker, and then there's Killer Croc, which the only thing I have to complain about the trailer, it's not even the trailer. In the prison they put him in his cell, it's like a giant pit of water. Why would you put that much water in there when he can jump out, surprise you, and kill someone coming in? Like, it makes no sense. Because they show the guys going in, and he jumps out of the water, and because he eats people, that's what he does. He's a crocodile.
Yeah.
And then there's Captain Boomerang. Was his name Captain Boomerang?
No.
It was
Are
something
you talking
Boomerang.
about Deadshot?
No, there was Deadshot, and then there was the Australian guy that they cut out of the bag, and he got up and punched him, and then he opened the beer and
Yeah, yeah,
drank
yeah.
it.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah.
was that was Boomerang.
Yes.
Deadshot looks cool, but I think that they gave Will Smith too many one-liners, like, "Oh, we're some kind of Suicide Squad. Oh, let's go save the world." Like, I think just because he was the biggest one, they probably should have just. I think it would have been a little better if they blended him in, but I could be wrong. I mean, that could they put those two spots in the trailer, and
Yeah.
honestly, Bohemian Rhapsody, like this is probably the most put together trailer, and that song
Oh
describes every
yes.
second of this trailer because they said, "Is this reality?" and they show like Deadshot crying, or is this a fantasy? And they show Harlequin drinking tea with her pinky up, and so it's like everything. It describes the whole movie. It's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Um, there's a lot of people in there that I recognize, but I don't remember the name for the life of me. Like characters, but I think it's gonna be like I can't wait. Like this, I already want to give it a 5 star, but I can't. I'm gonna do a 4.5 out of 5, just because I think that's the highest I can give it. I can't give it a 5 star until I see the movie. My prediction is 4.5 out of 5.
Oh yeah,
Like that.
and it should be good because I mean the way I see it, it looks like they're taking an old story and some older songs, and then they're taking new character, not new characters. I'm basically just new uh, actors, younger actors, and just kind of making it look more relevant to now than majority of comics, because I mean majority of comics were written when, like, freaking 50s 60s back then, and majority of the comics
Wasn't
are
even earlier
actually,
than that.
well, yeah, but
Well,
majority
Captain
of things are
America
still,
punched Hitler in one of the comics, so that was.
yeah. And if I'm not mistaken, that was actually done, I mean it's been written back in the day, at that point when it was relevant. Like now a lot
Yeah,
of people are like, okay,
and
who's
then
Hitler?
Superman. There was a bunch of I don't know. I wasn't really a Superman fan. I was more of a Batman, Spider-Man, more of the anti-heroes, or like Superman was always kind of, oh, he's an alien. He has 1,500 powers. Why are you gonna whatever? Batman, sweet. He's a messed up orphan with a lot of cool toys.
Yep. And he's a millionaire, so that helps out.
One of the Suicide Squads that the one I read the most, or the most recent one that I could remember just out of the top of my head, there was King Shark was in it. I think wasn't his name King Shark. Anyway, it was a
Mhm.
shark, and he's stupid. Like King Shark apparently is like. I didn't read a whole lot of the Suicide Squad, but I read a bunch of the characters from each one. But they're going after the Penguin, and the Penguin has this stone yacht, and then there's these turrets that pop up out of the ground, and the shark guy, he goes, go get him, and he's like, I'm a shark, I'm a mother effing shark, and he just barrels through everything like it's not even there. And I was kind of hoping that he was in it, but Killer Croc's in it, so I'm not disappointed that he's not in it, because he honestly just would have been a big dumb shark.
Yeah.
I don't think his. I think leaving him out was probably a good idea.
Yeah, because I mean,
But
Croc will still give you that similar feel of unstoppable power who's going through people and just and eats them on the fly. But at the same time, he's not. He is intelligent to a degree, so it's not
the
gonna be just like, oh,
King Shark was just stupid. Like he was dumb,
yeah,
from what I remember. I mean, there might have been other comics where he wasn't as dumb, but the ones I've read, he was literally like, "Who wins the ball? Do you win a ball?" Like that kind of like, "Go get the ball." Like that
animal.
kind of stupid. Yeah,
Yeah,
he was just an animal. The one thing I did notice in Killer Croc's cell, there's like meat hanging up by a rope. Now,
hmm.
this is like the worst of the worst prison, because in the trailer she says that she gathered all the bad guys and in a hole and threw away the hole. That
Yeah.
was in the Comic Con trailer. So this is probably like the worst prisons, like the worst prison in the world would be like a country club compared to this place. So obviously people die all the time
Oh
in
yeah.
this prison. So did they just feed them to Killer Croc? I mean, they'd
Maybe.
save tons of money, because obviously the people who are in this prison don't exist on
No.
paperwork. Like they're
Oh
they're
no.
gone. So do you just like throw them in a hole? Do you burn them? It's like, how about we just feed them to Killer Croc?
Yeah, I mean, he
Two
eats
birds,
meat.
right there, just
That's
two birds.
yep.
He's alive, and honestly, I don't know why they keep bad guys in prisons like this. Because if they're gonna do that, why don't they just kill him?
Yeah, it's
If
cheaper.
it's gonna get to that point, yeah.
But I guess that's
But
kind of the reason
then you
why
have to
they
like,
keep him.
yeah, because and then they show him going into, like, they have Killer Croc strapped down and going into like a medical thing. I think it's from one of the comics where they put the bomb in their brain,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
either they do what they're told, or they kill him.
yeah.
Either way, they're probably gonna die. So I think that's why. I don't know, but
Yep.
I can't wait. Like I am so excited to see this movie. Like I was
Which
excited to see Deadpool, like really excited, and this movie I'm like doing the pee pee dance, waiting for it. Like a 5-year-old needs to go to the bathroom kind of thing. That's like I am super excited, just because it's the Joker, and I love the fact that it's the twisted Joker too.
oh yeah.
And there's just I think it's going to be awesome, and I really hope they just keep going with Suicide Squad. I mean, even if it's side stories, like even if it's like a Killer Croc spinoff, I think this is basically they have so many things in Superman and Spider and Batman that I think it's all coming together in this, and I think this is a chance for them just to spiderweb out in every direction.
Oh yeah. And
and this might actually be the chance for them to like test the waters,
yep,
because you got to think about it. They can put all these guys in one thing, and if everyone hates Harley Quinn, well, they're probably not going to make a Harley Quinn movie.
yep.
Um, I don't think like Deadshot. I don't think he needs his own movie, in my
Mm,
opinion.
no.
He's just because it's a little over the top. And, Killer Croc would be kind of cool to see. I wouldn't mind seeing the Killer Croc spinoff, or Batman at least fight Killer Croc in something. Which obviously Batman's in here because they showed the Joker in a. I don't know where you get that paint job, but that was like a pink chrome or purple chrome something. Like, is it a Lamborghini he was in?
I think so. Can't
I
remember
don't know.
exactly.
Batman
One
was on
of
the top, so I don't know if Batman and them fight, which is stupid because, well, I think that actually happens before she gets put in prison, is my prediction.
oh, that might be it. Yeah,
Because you got to think she's with the Joker, and Joker actually turned her insane because she was his doctor.
yeah. Psychologist, which was
Yeah,
supposed to be the other way around. She was supposed to technically,
she
help him
falls.
and fix him,
Yeah,
but
she helps him, and yeah, she was supposed to, and then she fell for him, and he. I
that's
think that he drove her insane, and then they're running away together, and Batman catches him, puts him in the thing, which is kind of worrying me because does that mean the Joker's only in the very beginning? Is he throughout the movie?
hmm,
Like, I know it's Suicide Squad and the Joker wasn't in there, but why? Like, why put the Joker in it at all? Like, I know just to show Harley Quinn, but does that mean that there's going to be another movie with the Joker in it?
hmm.
Really hope there is. Like, that might be like the Batman with the new Joker. Like, that would be awesome.
Oh yeah,
And as long as Ben Affleck, plus I don't know, it should be Ben Affleck on top, just because he was in the Batman vs Superman. So I hope that the Batman in here isn't some random person. That they actually keep, you know what I mean, the
yeah,
TV show or the movie's linked.
yeah. Because
So
otherwise, it might. Mm,
it's just not gonna make sense. But I think because from the Superman movie, from them smashing through Wayne Enterprises to Batman versus Superman to, like, they're linking all this stuff together, even from the Batman movie where they with Two Face, they made comments that could point out who the real Joker is. Which I really hope it's Robin. Oh my god, I hope it is Robin.
oh yeah.
That would be the coolest storyline. And I could be completely wrong, but there's a lot of stuff in here, and I'm kind of glad they didn't show the Robin, because that was a messed up comic where Robin got his head smashed in with a crowbar.
Oh yeah.
Like, that was pretty screwed up. So
I'm pretty sure they
um,
had cartoon on that as well.
well, they didn't show anything. They really just showed Robin getting hit, and then they showed the Joker swinging the crowbar multiple times.
Yeah, but in comics you can actually see a bit more. Yeah,
Well, no, and that was in the comic. You didn't see the actual person. You didn't see Robin. You just saw him smashing him with the crowbar. But you didn't see Robin. You just saw from Robin's POV,
hmm,
like the Joker just swinging down with a crowbar. So they never actually showed Robin being killed.
yeah. It was presumed
Yeah.
that he was killed, but yeah.
Okay. Well, let us know what you guys think in the comments. Um, I mean, I can't wait for this movie. I'm giving it a 4 out of 5. Is my prediction. Hoping. What do you think?
Hmm. It should be good. I mean, the way they. It should be good. Should be really good. I would say somewhere
I
like
hope so.
4.5, depending,
Yeah,
of
I think
course, how. But it
I
should
think
be.
this one has potential to be a amazing movie.
Oh yeah.
So, okay, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you guys next time.